I'm Ross Martin, and I'm talking about reinventing yourself. I grew up with grade teachers asking me about Ross Martin of the Wild Wild West, who was an actor. I am Ross H. Martin of the Wild Wild East. And I took up other roles, being in the film business, writing, directing, video editing. I use my middle initial now to distinguish myself. There are two Twitter handles here, and there is a reason for that. We will get to both of them. First one, Ross H. Martin, and then the other one is social media/FF. Has everyone checked in to either Foursquare, Yelp, Facebook? Come on, show the beat some love here. Show Inspire some love. You can do it later if you want to. You don't have to do it now. We're a little busy right now. I just want to remind you to show the beat some love and inspire and delivering happiness. Like I said, I'm a filmmaker. I'm a writer, director, producer. I'm also the founder of Social Media Film Festival. Holy flashbacks, Batman. I grew up in New York. I was always interested in film and stories. SAT scores and my grades were kind of low, so didn't exactly get into NYU Film School. I ended up going to University of Hartford in Connecticut and changed my major, I don't know, 5 times. Ended up being an English major. Took some film theory courses there. One course was actually on Woody Allen, just like Woody Allen films. It was pretty awesome. Go West, young man. I moved from New York out to Los Angeles. You know, I wanted to pursue film, and I worked on some TV pilots. I worked on some feature films, and ended up going to Columbia College Hollywood. Made some short films there, 16 millimeter. Had my fingers on film and using a moviola and all that kind of thing. The road is full of obstacles. I actually made a feature film called Rubbernecking. Rubbernecking is a dramatic comedy about diverse characters stuck in a major traffic jam. That didn't really quite come together. I got into a couple of film festivals, had a sales agent, and a lot of my passion and beyond went into that project. Took a couple of years to write it, and then production was a couple of years, not just 1 year. A couple of years of trying to sell the film into festivals. Being an artist, you're always finding and trying to find new ways to make a living. You know, a lot of actors become waiters or waitresses. I worked in post-production. I worked at a nonprofit charity for the blind. You know, you just take whatever jobs are around while you're trying to do your freelance work. So we had some problems trying to sell the film, and like, what do you do like after that? So no one was paying me to write or direct. Ended up getting into editing. What I did was I put on a new hat. I veered away from filmmaking because it wasn't making me a lot of money. I took up English as a second language and went to Korea. I was there for 7 weeks. It didn't work out. I came back. I landed in Las Vegas. My parents were living here. I didn't necessarily move here. I landed here. I was abducted by aliens. Since then, I've been trying to reinvent myself. I wrote an article for David Magazine. I've been writing concert reviews for Vegas 7, and I haven't been doing that much on that this past year because last June happened. Social Media Film Festival. I got this idea last June. I didn't know what it was going to be. A lot of people were doing social media day, week, month, year, whatever, I don't know. My background is film, and I had this great idea. Open up not just social media, but social change and technology, just like everything to do with advancement. I'm reaching out to the tech community, the arts community, the film community. The festival is actually going to take place September 8th and 9th, and on the 8th it's going to be at the Mirage exclusively. I have a great film program. I really hope it's something great for Las Vegas. You know, you're always trying to reinvent yourself because, you know, maybe that perfect job you had fell through. Maybe people were laid off. You know, like the economy has kind of kept a lot of us, you know, down and trying to figure other things out. You know, you have to, you know, stay up with the times. Technology is here, and things change every day. And you have to, you know, if you have to make a website yourself, learn WordPress. I did that. You know, you're always putting on new hats to be able to continue doing what you're trying to do. I'm trying to personally stay in the film business. That's something I love. It's what I'm passionate about. None of the films are my films. There are films that have come in from China, England, Bangladesh, Switzerland, just like places all over the world. Most of the films are documentaries, mostly about social change. Really incredible movements taking place around the world. Whatever you think about 2012, it showed how people came together in a movement. You know, people felt something. They wanted to be a part of something, and that's basically what I'm trying to do with my film festival. It's not just a film festival, it's a movement. I've got a Twitter movie, I've got a Facebook movie. There's a few with robots that are pretty cool. Naked Brand, like I mentioned. Corporations can actually make their companies better by doing good things. What a crazy thought that is. This space available is about billboards and noise pollution, how people started getting fed up with seeing these giant billboards take over their cities, take away the historical sites. You know, it kind of depresses you when you can't see your city anymore. So there are places around the world that started taking billboards down. It's a really fascinating film. Thank you.